Welcome to The Breach. Nobody saw coming, where real incidents become real leadership lessons. I'm MG Vance from CyberLexLearning. Let's uncover the unseen decisions, the quiet signals, and the governance failures that shape today's story. Today's story begins with a question. A simple question. One that no one in the room could answer. Who owns this risk? It started during a cloud migration project. Fast deadlines. High pressure. Many teams involved. Everyone focused on their piece. And in the middle of it all was a critical vulnerability. Unpatched. Unassigned. Unowned. Security flagged it first. They assumed engineering would fix it. Engineering assumed DevOps was handling it. DevOps assumed the vendor was responsible. The vendor assumed it was a configuration issue, so the client should fix it. And project management just assumed it was already resolved. The risk quietly sat in the backlog. No owner, no update, no accountability. Everyone thought someone else was handling it. And in governance, assumption is the fastest path to failure. The breach arrived 2 weeks later. Attackers found the vulnerability, targeted the exposed component, exploited the flaw, moved laterally. They didn't need brilliance. They just needed the organization to remain confused about who owned the risk. When RCA began, the conversation was painful. Security should have fixed it. No, engineering should have fixed it. No, DevOps owns that layer. No, the vendor owns that stack. No, risk should have escalated it. In reality, everyone was correct, and everyone was wrong. Ownership wasn't unclear. It was non-existent. The deeper cause wasn't technical. It was structural. There was no RACI, no control owner, no governance forum, no escalation path, no risk acceptance process, no clear accountability model. The risk had a severity. The risk had a timeline. The risk had an impact. But the risk had no owner. Here's the leadership takeaway. A risk with no owner is a breach waiting to happen. Accountability must be explicit, not implied. If everyone is responsible, no one is accountable. And if a risk isn't assigned, tracked, reviewed, escalated, or accepted, it is already in motion. Governance doesn't eliminate risk, it eliminates confusion. Thank you for joining this episode of The Breach. Nobody saw coming. If this helped sharpen your governance mindset, follow CyberLexLearning for more weekly episodes and leadership insights. Think deeper. Decide wiser. Lead with the gold standard.